When the patient comes back to the ward at the end of leave with their carer, it's important to have a handover from the carer to the ward, making sure you as staff have all the information you need to inform the patient's ongoing care. Ideally, this should happen in person when the patient returns to the ward. However, that's not always an option. Timing, staff availability, and whether the carer actually comes up to the ward with the patient can all have an effect. If this is the case, follow up with the carer by phone within 24 hours. We suggest naming a specific person as responsible for this, as someone's job can often become no one's job when wards are busy. We put the onus on staff to ask for feedback, as carers may not always feel confident about taking up staff time for this. Also, carers may not always realise the information they have will be useful for you in order to inform the work being done with the patient. Make sure you speak with carers in private, away from the patient. You definitely want to hear about any concerns the carer had during leave, but carers may be reluctant to share fully in front of the patient. They may be concerned about how the patient might react and any risk to their relationship. It's vital to gather feedback from carers, even if the leave was also escorted by staff. This might seem counterintuitive, but you and your colleagues don't have eyes in the back of your heads. It's possible the carer saw something the staff did not. Carers may also know the patients they care for better than staff do and be able to spot more subtle positive or concerning signs that staff don't necessarily realise are important based on that familiarity. Always make sure to check in with carers at times when leave has been difficult or not gone well. In the same way that staff receive clinical supervision to address challenging issues in practice, carers may also need increased support in those circumstances. Take the time to check in with carers as part of gathering feedback, even if you're not aware of any issues. There may have been problems or issues with the leave they've not drawn your attention to, so always ask rather than assume. As at the start of the admission, it isn't necessarily your role to offer support directly, but you can help to identify any issues and refer carers on to the people who can help them. Finally, make sure you document your conversations with carers following leave in the patient's notes, so other staff also have access to this information and you can refer back to it if you need to. Now we've established what good practice looks like, the focus turns to achieving change. Hopefully you found this guidance useful and it helps you to work effectively with carers around planning and undertaking leave from hospital to support patients in their recovery journey. You can find more information and resources to help you use the guidance, including written summaries, ward posters, and the Carers Section 17 Leave leaflet at our website.